Rewind.
Dreaming about what food to eat. Why they sleeping, why they snoozed on me? I was seizing opportunity. Now they don't know what to do with me. I keep going hard like I'm in puberty. Rebellions in my blood, there ain't no ruling me. Coming for the top, this is a mutiny. I want percentage, yeah. Put you in your mind like fucking Guinness, yeah. You never had a chance like an abortion. Broken, you don't wanna play with me, this forfeit. Shit, took it to a place they never thought he could. Now the lone wolf is hounding up in Bollywood. Now I got some confidence, they call me cocky. Like a fucking tiger in the eye, I feel like Rocky. I am untouchable, I cannot fuck with you. I do not follow rules, makes me uncomfortable. I got all this passion and desire, force my path with the fire. Never passive, I acquire till I'm crashing your empire. They was sleeping, they was snooze on me. I was dreaming about what food to eat. Why they sleeping, why they snoozed on me? I was seizing opportunity. Now they don't know what to do with me. I keep going hard like I'm in puberty. Rebellions in my blood, there ain't no ruling me. Coming for the top, this is a mutiny. Don't know what to do with me.
Excuse me. Freestyle Friday. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're at. Welcome back. How was your week? I hope it was good. I hope it was better than mine, which was filled with getting sick. But other than getting sick, we're all good.
Yo yo.
Yo yo yo. Howdy howdy. Alright.
You going flying today? Morning, bro.
I am.
How you feeling this fine Friday?
Excuse me. I've
Let's
already
go.
flown once this morning. You'll have to excuse me, I sound sickly, because I am. I did fly this morning, though. I flew my 75mm whoop, trying out some new motors, which there is a video coming out on those soon. It's the Tiny Whoop Hex Edition motors. So that should be soon. Those were nice.
Everything for the content.
It was good stuff. And yes, this is the second time I'm flying today. First time I'm flying in the sim, though. I flew the Whoop for probably like 2 hours earlier this morning. Just get some footage together, indoor, outdoor. So my throttle game right now is a little overkill. So I'm used to over throttling my Whoop. So that'll adjust, but Trevor, I'm feeling all right. I feel fine. Like, I feel fine. I sound horrible, but I feel fine. So I don't know what that is. Pretty sure my allergies are just the worst. So yeah, that's probably what that is. But how's everybody feeling this morning? Enough about me.
What rates are you running?
Default beta flight rates. So it's 667 across all axes.
About to have a baby next week, so getting ready for that.
Holy smokes, congratulations, brother. Congratulations. Is this your first? Ooh, that was pretty.
Congrats. Second,
The
we
second,
have a
okay.
4-year-old boy.
You got a 4-year-old.
Yo, bro,
Okay.
let's hit that backwards red tower dive.
Man,
Thanks, you. Sick flip.
I have one. He's 5. I think he's watching right now, actually. He's my only, but I don't think I'd mind having a second. But good luck to you, brother. Do you know what you're having already? Oops. We'll hit the backwards dive. It's super early for the backwards dive, but we'll try it. We'll try to get it. Oh, oh. Yep. Oh. I don't know what's going on with my drop. I'm not dropping very straight. I gotta get my bearings. I also get used to flying my whoop and then come in here and try to fly a 5-inch, and that is just toxic. I gotta get a couple straight ones out of the way, I think.
Thanks, man. We wanted a girl, but he's getting a brother, haha.
Ah,
We thought long and hard on if we should have 2, but we didn't want him to be lonely, especially after we were gone from this life.
yeah, that's my biggest fear for my son as well. Is just that he's gonna be lonely when I'm gone, or we're gone. No sob story, but I don't have either one of my parents, so I know. Excuse me, Jesus, that was gross. I'm sorry. I appreciate the hell out of having both my brothers. I got an older and a younger brother, and yeah, without them, man, that would have been rough. I can't imagine. So, yeah, I definitely, that changed my my opinion on having multiple kids. I think I didn't really change it. I had my mind pretty much made up, but I had some reservations, and that pretty much did away with the last of the reservations, I'd say. That's a better way to put it.
Yeah, I grew up with 3 and I have the best memories growing up with them and doing stupid crap.
Yeah, exactly. Same. I share a lot of those with my son now. Let him know the kind of dumb stuff I used to get into. That's my son's addition to the stream, by the way, behind me. He added this right here. So, if you're wondering just why there's an inflatable Uncle Sam behind me, that's why. He likes to flare it up around here, you know.
Looks great. Great addition.
I thought it was pretty good. I thought it was pretty good too. Yeah, I thought it was pretty good. Thought it was pretty good
What's
myself.
your take on the Tiny Hawk Freestyle 2?
Bro, I wish I could
I
just
don't know if you
drop it in
remember
reverse.
us talking about the flywheel last week, but I wanted to get something with more punch.
The Tiny Hawk Freestyle 2. I flew that, right? I did a video on that. That was not bad. That was not bad. If you want something with more punch, I'd say that'll give you more punch than
Yeah,
the flywheel
you
one
did.
is. For sure. I think the flywheel's lighter, but I mean it's going to run a smaller cell, so you can kind of expect that. Yeah, I don't know. I'd say that the Tiny Hawk Freestyle 2 was probably one of the better things. God damn, I gotta go blow my nose. Sorry. It's probably one of the better things that Tiny Hawk has put out, or Emacs has put out in a while, in my opinion, as far as binding flies go. We're like 6 rings from the bottom.
I can't find a new owie for my Tiny Hawk 2. Crashed it onto a road. Car ran over it.
Oh no.
I just want something smaller, cheaper,
Yikes.
decent fly times, but I can freestyle decently. Darwin Tiny Ape better than TH2.
If you want something smaller, cheaper, and decent flight times that you can freestyle, the Tiny Hawk 2 Freestyle 2, whatever it's called, you know which one, the one we're talking about. That one with too many names is probably your best bet, I'd say. That's a pretty good one. The Darwin Tiny Ape, better than the Tiny Hawk 2. Better than the Tiny Hawk Freestyle 2? Ooh, that's tough. Price-wise, obviously, yes. As far as performance-wise, out of the box, not having to fiddle with it, the Tiny Hawk is better. The tune on it's better. Everything about it, as far as like mechanically, is better.
I'll definitely
one ring from the bottom.
X230 and use 2s for less battery sag.
Are you kidding?
Emacs makes great stuff.
Yeah,
I
they
like
do.
my Darwin Baby Ape though.
The Baby Ape is not a bad quad at all, especially for the price. And then the other one I flew by them, the Tiny Ape, I think. Tiny Ape Freestyle or something, I think it was called. That one wasn't bad either. They're getting better, which is good. They're improving. I know they're newish to the scene. So.
Do you have to tune the Baby Ape a lot? I'm not the best with PID tuning.
You don't have
I put
to.
a run cam thumb on my Baby Ape.
You don't
Solid
have to.
Quad for the money.
However, I didn't tune it in that video. That's not tuned. That's just right out of the box. I purposely, I never tune them ever when I do a video, because I want you all to see like exactly how it looks out of the box, like in the air. I don't even put rates in. That's why I got used to flying the default rates, I think, is because I just flew binding flies right out of the box, and the majority of them come with default beta flight rates. Most sims come with default beta flight rates, so I just stuck with it and learned to control it, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, the Darwin can be flown with its tune the way that it is. Like, that's how I flew it in the video. But it is a little loose. You can feel that the tune's a little, it needs some work. If you want it sharp, if you want a really sharp tune on it, you're gonna have to tune it. Like, you're gonna have to. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I would just suggest getting it. Because it depends on how comfortable you are freestyling. If you're really, really comfortable.
What is your fave 2 to 3 setup?
And you know how to fight against
Muscly
bad
memory
tunes
for
and
the
stuff like
rates
that,
works
you know what I
better
mean?
than endlessly tuning them.
Yes, it does. You're right. Oh my god. Alright, I'm walking away from this right now. I'll put a run cam thumb on my Baby Ape, solid quad for the money. Absolutely. What's up, brother? You want me to go in the big tube? Okay. We're going in the big tube, boys. Yeah, the run cam thumb on the Baby Ape sounds like a solid little setup. So yeah, especially if you're looking for something that's a decent price and that gets good picture and good flights. Yeah, for sure. I'm sorry, I can't talk. It's the big tube, I think he said, not the pink tube. I need to go blow my nose. I'm sorry. He likes when I fly through this tube. He flies in this sim, my son. He's only 5, so he's still learning a lot, obviously. But his control is getting so good, it's like scary. It's crazy how fast kids pick things up. Oh gosh. But he always wants to try to fly through this tube when he flies the sim, and it's like, it's hard for me to do it. It's so disorienting to not be able to see anything. Pretty sure that's a split S part there too. Is it a split S? Yeah, it's like a split S into a loop-de-loop. So after you go through the two curly cues, then you split S, and then power loop. I don't think I'm going to be able to do it. Alright, I'll try again. Oh, that's weird to have that bridge in the middle. Oh no! What song is this? I'm gonna do a video of this. Where's the tube? Give me the tube! Oh, there it is. Way far away. Somebody else asked a question I forgot to answer. I'm sorry. I apologize. Let me catch up. What is your favorite 2 to 3S setup? It's old. It's not available anymore. But I can give you dimensions. 2.5 inch. Prop. I think 11. What were those? 1103s? 1203s? I don't remember what size the motors were. I gotta go look. But they were 8,500 kV. It was a mini stack.
Morning everyone. Anybody using the Runcam 5 Orango? I've been running it for about a year on my 5-inch quad and my Cine whoops. I love it.
If you go to Avant Quads, AVANT quads.com, they might still have it up on their site, but it was called the Kira. I know Nick Burns did a pretty in-depth look at it if you want to watch that, and then it'll give you like the actual specs of it. But it's old stuff. You could build a much nicer one now. I think Darwin makes a pretty nice out-of-the-box 2 to 3S quad that is not that expensive. I guess if price isn't a matter, I would just build my own. Just part it together with your favorite parts, your favorite companies or whatever, you know. I could definitely help you with that. If you wanted to piece one together, you just let me know how much you're looking to spend, and I'll try to make something happen for you. Or give you a hand or whatever. Look over some parts. Muscle memory with rates? Yes. Much better. Good morning to you, Carlos. Anybody using Runcam 5
I have
Orange?
the Darwin Tyro 79
I have a Runcam 5
within
Orange.
the first
I haven't
6
used it in a
flights.
while. I've been running it for about
Thanks
a year.
man, love your stuff.
5-inch quad and my Cine.
Appreciate
I love
it.
it. Oh, nice.
Cheers.
That's awesome that you're getting a lot of use out of it. The Runcam 5 Orange, because those are cheap. You can get those for like nothing. But I do remember the picture on them being really good. Actually, our first couple videos on Infinity Loops back in the day, not that back in the day, but like 2 years ago, they were all filmed on a Runcam Orange. Like I was walking around holding it, like talking. The audio quality on it was awful, but it worked to get us started. But I mean, even now we don't use a nice camera. We just use a GoPro to film like skits and stuff like that. Like I green screen myself with a GoPro, which is like the worst thing to use for that. But whatever. You got good enough lighting, you can make anything work. I have the Darwin Tyro 79. I haven't flown that. 2 of my motors smoked within the first 6 flights. Oh no. The Tyro 79. Why does that sound so familiar? Was somebody just talking to me about that last week? Was that you, Steadfast, talking to me about that? Thanks, man. Love yourself. Hey, no problem, dude. Anytime. Anytime. I don't mind helping ever. Don't hesitate. This hobby is a lot, you know. There's a lot of moving parts to this hobby, so it's gonna take a village kind of thing to have your best experience, I think, in FPV. You really gotta reach out and ask questions. Ooh.
No, it
Little
wasn't
Johnny
me, but so
SUV
far my
backwards.
experience with Darwin is you get what you pay for.
Yeah, hey, that's the best outlook to have on it. That's like the best way to look at this entire thing with Darwin. That's the way I try to look at it. I know it's really hard for a lot of people to see it that way because it's so blunt to say it that way. But it really is. Like a lot of times you
That's
just,
what I'm afraid
it's
of.
electronics. It's it's
Spending
just like
less
any
money,
other
but
electronics.
getting a worse product.
You get what you pay for. So if they can make it cheaper, they can make it cheaper for a reason. You know, there's something, I don't know, something's going on in there. That's what I'm afraid of, spending less money but getting a worse product. Yeah, that's fair. That's a fair concern to have, especially with Darwin. But I will tell you this. I have spent top dollar on quads, and they've arrived with problems. So, or had problems after a week or whatever, or a couple flights, or the first flight. I've plugged in and had stuff smoke on a bind and fly, and it's like this was a bind and fly. Like I bound it. Where's the flying?
Trevor, I have a flight video
It's just
with
on
it
fire
on my channel
now.
if you're interested. Which do you think is the best tiny? Right now I have a Mob Light 7 with the red shifters frame that this good man recommended, but now I want another
Red
one.
shifters frame, my man. Yeah, red shifters is good stuff. They're solid.
Yeah, I'll go watch it right now really quick.
All right.
Thanks, Steadfast.
The best whoop, in my opinion. It's not a bind and fly though. But you take your Mob Light 7 and you dump it into a Fractal 75 with Mobula 7 volume, Mobula 7 version 4 ducts with a capital T. Put in a razor, Pico razor, if you don't have one already, by Fox Ear, because that is a beautiful picture. 25,000 kV motors and bi-blades. That's my go-to right now. That's what I was flying this morning. I can't get enough of it. I don't know if you follow me on any social media. I don't remember where did I post that? Facebook. I posted it on Facebook. I think Tiny Whoop HQ reposted it on TikTok as well. But like yesterday, I was flying the new Tiny Whoop motors, the hex motors, and there was a street sweeper driving through my neighborhood, and just fly up, just give her a little tap, little wall tap on the back of it, and just hit trippy spins with it outdoors. Like it was windy as all get out yesterday too. It was not a calm day at all. And that fractal frame, it just carries its weight so well. And I think having the carbon skeleton really helps just cut through the air a lot better. But that's my setup right now. Diamond F4 flight controller, 25,000 kV motors, which currently I'm using the Tiny Whoop Hex 25,000 kV. I'm using the Happy Model EX0802 25,000 kV. And I'm using the HGLRC Aeolus 0802 25,000 kV. Whew, sorry. My brain shut off for a second. I'm using those motors though, and then I'm using the Gem Fan bi-blades. And those are just, it's such a good combo. It's shout out to Tokyo Dom for giving me the suggestion, because I really do like that combination. What's up, Bubba? You want me to just keep going through it? If I nail it? Oh, okay, I gotta nail it. I see. Dude, hold me to it. Why aren't you, what's up, dude? Hey. What's going on with going through the tube? What's the scoop? I asked for that 10 minutes ago. Okay, fine. We'll go through the tube again until we get it. We gotta nail it, he said. He's 5 years old. Why is he telling me to nail it? You gotta nail it. Ah. Alright, Kiwi, let's get it. Oh, God. Oh, Nelly.
What do you think of the new Tiny Hoop 30,000 kV motors?
I think they're absurd, and I have no use for them. Yeah, I think they're gonna be good for maybe racing, I guess. 60-85 millimeter frames, which I don't fly anyways. Just freestyle wise, they're not that fun. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure they have a use case, just not for me. I don't know what I would use them for. I guess I'll ask OG and see if he thinks, like, racing wise, if there's any good use for them there. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
So close, grinning face.
I want to see somebody fly them. Has anybody put out videos of them flying the 30,000 kVs yet? Do we have flight footage? Do we have any, like, feedback yet? I'd love to hear some. But yeah, I don't know that I'm ever going to go above 25,000 kV just because that's kind of been comfortable for me. Oh, no. All right, we got this power.
How's it going, bruh?
Siati did? Okay. Did he do it on a stream,
Siati
though?
might have flown them on stream.
Oh.
I want to try and set up them
I'll try
on
to
my
dig
blades.
through his stream and see if I can find when he flew them and what he said about them.
Siati
what up,
compared
Clown?
the 27 KS with 30 KS 0702. Yeah, on stream.
Oh, he did the 0702s, really? Whew. Jeez, that's some hot motors, man. 30,000 kV on an 0702. That's wowzers. That is spicy, caliente. Yeah, I would not have any use for those, I don't think, on anything that I fly, at least. I actually think the 0702 23,000 kVs by Happy Model on the new, we did it! Kind of. I'll try to get it cleaner, Key, but we kind of did it.
They were absurdly fast.
They were absurd. Oh yeah, imagine what kind of props did he run on them? Do you, if you remember? Don't go digging around for it. I'm just curious though. Was he trying to, like, freestyle with him, or was he just angle zipping around the house with him? That's what I mean. I don't know, like, what's the use case for it? Oh, that was so much cleaner. Oh, you bum! How are you gonna just completely screw the pooch in the yellow part? Look at how close we were. Dag nabbit. Alright. What is this music right now? Is this a commercial, or is this... What is this? No, this is... The label of this playlist was not slow, weird music for your vlog.
I've only seen Siati fly whoops indoors in acro, so I assume that's how he flew these two.
Okay. Excuse
The
you?
080220 KKV with 5 blades are a game changer for freestyle to me. Are there better that I'm missing out on?
This playlist was talking about how it was, like, upbeat. The beginning of that song was not upbeat. The first line of that song was so sad. Compared the 27 to... Oh, okay. Oh, never mind. I already read that. They're absurdly fast. Only seen... Okay, yeah, true. The 0802 20,000 kV with bi-blades are a game changer for freestyle to me. Are there better that I'm missing out on? Oh boy. Are there better options than 20,000? In my opinion. 25,000 kV with bi-blades is... That's where I'm at right now. And I can't get over it. What are you putting them on, though? I guess I should ask. What size hoop are you flying those on? Okay. All right. cool it in the turn. We cool it in the turn. We split S. We power loop. Oh! If that little nub isn't in there, you can do such a smooth power loop out of it. Oh. But instead you gotta like throttle blip over it. Alright, slow it down, relax.
75 millimeters.
It's just a tube. Oh no! The hesitation. 75 millimeter? Yeah. So in my opinion, and just
so close.
Me personally,
His most recent stream at 2HR12 mark 30K0802 and 27K0702 before that.
okay. All right, appreciate it. Man, that's really helpful. Thank you. I'll pull that up in a second, and then I'll watch it. And hopefully he doesn't copy strike me. Please don't copy strike. Please no hate. Yeah, as far as 75 millimeter goes though, Clown, I've been rocking the 25,000 kV with GemFan bi-blades.
Known if you like 20,000 kV, then you will love 25,000 kV.
Yeah, the 25s are, they're so good. They're so good. I've been running 25,000 kV with 450 milliamp pack with the GemFan bi-blades, and my Lanta has it been a good flight. There you go, Key. We did it. Hooray! Celebrations. Big old thick trippy spin for a celebration. This song is trash. I hate it. Why? Why do you do this? That's what I need. Does anybody make music?
Interesting. So it doesn't eat into the flight time too badly then?
I'm not the right person to ask. The batteries I'm using right now are so bad. They are like beaten within an inch of their life. They need to be replaced. So, and they're also not high voltage. The cells I'm using are not high voltage because HGLRC for some reason or another doesn't make their 450 packs high voltage, just their 300 milliamp packs. So no clue why, but that's just how it is. What's the next challenge, Key? We did it. Hooray.
Why are so many people running the 75mm frames now as opposed to the 65?
As far as
I've
for
never tried
freestyle,
it, so I don't understand the advantage, I guess.
as far as for freestyle, you have so much more authority and catch power in the air. It's just, like it's hard to explain. You can do stuff
On ones, I mean.
You can do stuff that you normally wouldn't do or be able to pull through in a 65. Like normally in a 65, when I go to do a power loop, right, with my 65 millimeter whoop, sometimes, right, you go up and when you're coming down, this part right here goes blah, 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 blah. You know, you get like the tune just completely gives out on you and you bottom out and then you drop your butt on the floor. Whack! Like, how many times have you done that? Everybody's done that. With a 75, it's like you just have like an extra little catch. I don't know what it's just a bigger prop with a little more power. It feels like you just have so much more authority with the 75. After I started freestyling 75, so it started changing. The first thing I ever flew was a 65. Like that was what I used to freestyle. Was a Redshifter,
I've just slapped
zero
Quicksilver
grab.
on this build and I thought initially it was running too hot, but after a bunch of packs it seems fine and I love it.
Good. Yeah, Quicksilver
What props and motors do you like flying on the 75?
seems to solve a lot of people's issues these days. I keep seeing people on Facebook and stuff be like, I got this weird thing happening where this is this and this is happening on the OSD. And everybody, not everybody, but like 9, 10 responses. They're just people going, hey, yeah, just install Quicksilver. Just flash Quicksilver. Okay, dokie. What props and motors? I like using 25,000 kV with bi-blades. GemFan bi-blades is my preferred, but I'll use the HQs if I
Yes, and added
can
stability
get them.
on the 75 millimeters over the 65 millimeters.
Yeah, and the stability for sure. Being able to fly outdoors a little easier. Being able to fly into a little bit more wind than you'd be able to in a 65. And then if you have the right 75 millimeter frame, that fractal frame, I can fly through some pretty heavy wind with it. As far as like have comfortable freestyle with it. And I don't know the mechanics of it or the science of it.
So you could run all the same electronics as a Mob 6, but just put it in a 75 millimeters frame with bigger props?
Bigger props, and then yeah, I would throw a larger battery on it, like a 450 instead of a 300. What's up, buddy? Come show me, buddy. Near the street? Down here? This way?
Any ESC issues with 25K on heavier 75 MMS?
Towards this side? Okay. Just fly over here? Okay. We're gonna hang out over here for a little bit, boys.
Quicksilver is the KISS equivalent for Whoops, except you don't need to sell a child to pay for the setup.
No ESC issues so far, no. And I dog my 75. Like, as far as the ESCs, like I hammer on the turtle mode all the time. And I'm flying the fractal frame, so when I land upside down, there's no canopy. So when I land upside down, I just land flat on the ducts. Like I'm just flat on the floor, and I still turtle out of it, which I probably shouldn't. But I'm running the Diamond F4 flight controller, and I haven't blown one up for that reason yet. I've had like VTXs
I swear
die.
that was a coincidence that your kid turned up then.
Yeah. Yeah, as the robot's saying it. Oh, we almost made it back up. That would have been sick. Trying to do backwards dives, but like that's not right. Reverse dives, I should say, not backwards dives. Is that right? How do we say this? Because you're not like, you're kind of like flicking up into it. Like, oops, missed completely. This is a skinny one to do it up into. Yeah! But kind of like that. I hit the side. This is a really scrawny one to do. Eh. Nope. What do you call that, though? What do we call it? Let's name it right now. I don't know that there's a name for it. And let's also find a better spot to do it. Yeah! That's probably a little closer to what I'm talking about. Just kind of like that. Yeah! Nope. Swing and a miss. That's harder. That would be easier with a higher angle. Be able to see your target a little better.
Anti-dive?
An anti-dive. Ooh. That's actually kind of sick. I like that. An anti-dive.
Pop gap.
I like pop gap too. Pop gap's good. Oh, an anti-dive. That sounds kind of futuristic. That's like some space travel stuff. Activate the anti-dive drive.
Anti-dive and Uncle Gap LOL.
Anti-dive and Uncle Gap.
Black hole when it's through a tiny hole backward.
I can't remember. What did Callisto came up with a move that he showed me. I'd have to dig for the video, and I can't remember what he called it, but it was something to do with a black hole. It may have been, was it a black hole? I don't remember. It was something like you like whip backwards through a hole, and then like you turn and whip backwards the other way through it. But it kind of looks like you get like sucked in backwards through the gate. But he does it level, like on the floor. But I don't remember if that's what it was called. I don't remember what he called it now. But it was something like that, where you like go through one way backwards and then go through the other.
Oh, dope.
Callisto also came up with the... oh my god. Stellar Reentry? Is that what it... I think it was called the Stellar Reentry. And that's where you flick up, rotate around once, and then Maddie flip back in. Which is just sick. Oh, my son's probably screaming at the computer. I'm going back to the sign area.
Did you try Dynamic Idle on the Mob 7 Elvers? Does it work on your Mob 7 Elvers? With the stock motors and props it doesn't work on mine, and my min and max startup power in Blue Jay both are already at max.
I have not tried Dynamic Idle yet. I actually haven't farted around with the Mob 7 ELRS in a bit. Or ELRS, as the robot says.
I love that trick. Have you done it IRL?
Yeah. Callisto originally did it IRL. There was a short period of time where Callisto and I were just like messaging each other back and forth with a move each, like coming up with some. And then I think we did a whoop-torial on our channel for the Stall 360 Rewind, which that's what I sent him. The Stall 360 Rewind is like you pull up into a gate, flip around once, you nose up into it. I'll try to do it in something you can see better. Oh, I gotta go back over to where gotta go back over to my station.
Good morning, heads.
Good morning to you, Mr. Beans. Alright, so what you do for a Stall 360 is you nose up into a gate. You would spin once and then you backwards out of it like that. So that was what I originally sent Callisto, and then we did a tutorial on it. And his way of doing it, I think, was with a yaw spin. So you like pop up that way. Wait, is it that way? Was it a yaw spin? I think it is a yaw spin. You like pop up and then yaw spin and come back down. Doing it in a 5-inch is not as satisfying as doing it in a whoop through like a tiny little gate. It just looks way cooler, but you get the idea. Hey Brandon, have you ever tried to make one of those little dog bone looking quads fly? Or do you know anybody that has? Does anybody, for that matter?
Positive
not just
vibes
Brandon.
to
I
the
don't know
whole
why I
crew.
just
Cheers.
asked you, Brandon.
I remember that
Because
video.
you just rolled in here, I guess.
Both excellent variations.
Sergio! What's up, brother? How you doing, man? Yeah, they were both really fun.
Never.
Fun ways to execute.
Looks hard to tune.
Yeah, that's a bit of an understatement as far as it being hard to tune. Go near the one playground? The wooden playground. Wasn't I already... Was I by that? Oh yeah, I was by that. I think it was... Okay, I see. We gotta fly by the wooden playground. Boys. Foreman's order.
What simulator is better? I have Velocidrone, but it seems like this one is more fun. You have a bone drone, heads?
I'm so confused. This is Velocidrone. Are you messing with me, Trevor? This is Velocidrone that I'm flying right now. I like Velocidrone for freestyle and 5-inch. I like lift-off micro drones for freestyle and whoops. I do have a bone drone. Do you guys want to see it? Am I allowed to show that on YouTube? Hang on one second.
I've never seen these maps. Are these DLC maps? I guess I'm being dumb, lol.
Okay, here it is. Sorry, Keith. Give me 1 second. Here it is. It's Fractal Engineering frame prototype.
Just custom tracks, Trevor. DM me a log of the bone drone if it has black box. I'd be really keen to see it.
It's wild. It's wild. It's it only flies about 3 inches off the ground right now. and I have no idea what's going on after that. I got everything spinning properly. I got all my props properly. I got all my motors looking good as far as how they're supposed to be. I don't know if it's the dirty air, like once it gets up into the air just a little bit and you get more throttle, it's like just forcing dirty air into the bottom motor, if it just frees something out. I don't know.
Put that thing away. You'll get a Yugo strike.
I might, yeah, I might get copy striked. Hang on, I have a thing for that.
Can we copy strike PewDiePie's latest video?
There she is. But yeah, this is pretty neat. This is a creation from the big brain of Mr. Fractal Engineering. Yeah, I just got to figure out how to, you know, just get it to fly a little bit. I hacked the front duct, if you can see there. Took a huge chunk out of it so you could see a little better out of the camera, because this canopy is the worst.
What a crazy design.
Once it gets up in it, like I was put my goggles on for the first time after I built it, and I was like, this is bad. This is terrible. It's like 30%, 40% of the screen. You just can't see anything. You just see a propeller spinning. But can of freestyle, hey, that's the idea. Eventually, it might. That's why it's in my hands right now. Is if I can get this to fly, that's the next thing. If I can do it.
90. Silly twager.
Silly twager. What a silly twager. Well, don't be a tiny twager around her. You might get. Sorry. Too soon? Okay. So we gotta fly around the playground. Boss's orders. Otherwise, my son's gonna come down here and yell at me again. Excuse me. Aren't you flying around the playground? I said to go down the slide. Woo! He's probably upstairs like, yes. Alright, let's see if we can do a little
The roll axis
eight.
is concerning to me. I worry that the motors won't respond quickly enough for the shorter axis. Again, if it has black box, I'd love to see.
Brandon, your guess is as good as mine.
Did you check out the OPG maps?
If it has black box, because I've never used black box in my life. I have no idea. I'm more of a stick guy, you know, not so much a beta flight figuring out problem solving guy. My knowledge in that department is growing but limited. Did you check out the OPG maps? I don't know what those are, so I guess yeah, probably not. What are those, Clown? You're a techie? Dude, that's what, so if me and you, if we can find a way, we talk to Elon and get our brains mushed together, we'll create a fantastic pilot. We'll be able to fix everything that he breaks while doing weird freestyle tricks. Oh, I'm gonna get that. I want to get like a, whatchamacallit, power loop into a Matty. Oh, way too much. We gotta take some off the top. Take a little off the top. Wait, was that where I was going? Oh yeah, okay, there it is. Ooh. Alright, so when we come out of it, we gotta kind of go left, backwards. When we Matty out of that second one. Ooh!
In Velocidrone, OPG office buildings and OPG mall apartment.
Are those new or something? Did I miss something? I don't pay any attention to anything. I'm so sorry. I'm so bad at like keeping up on stuff. Are they new? Those are new maps? Am I sleeping on maps right now?
No, but they're good freestyle tracks.
Oh. What? Alright, that's enough. Where do I find them? Are they downloads? Oh, toy like a toy, yeah. Before you answer, I'm just gonna search. That's what you said, right? OPG. Well. Am I missing? I'll just wait for you to answer. I don't know what I'm doing.
Oh nice, your fractal coupon code still works.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
I'll pick
should.
up the 75mm frame kit. Glad I caught your stream this morning. Thanks.
Absolutely.
I put a drone and open logger on the bone and see what's up in the traces because I don't know what to expect with an odd design like that till I see a log. Hard to guess tune by feel on tricky designs like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I was debating on if it was worth just shipping to somebody now that it's all put together and just letting somebody that knows better than I see if they can get it to just fly stable, and then I'll do the hard part of it being in the air. I just need somebody to do the hard part of when it's on the ground. I can't do both. I'm working on that. It's hard though. Okay.
Send it to me, heads.
Yeah.
I'll
cool.
log it and send it back.
All right. Yeah, I'll DM you after I get off of here and get some info, and yeah, I'll send it out to you. That would be sick. I'd appreciate it. Office buildings
track.
Is it just like in there though? Is that where we're getting at? It's just like it's just in the office building, office whatever, office complex, office what? I don't understand. Also, I gotta download this, right? Like I have to. It's not in there. It's not in there.
It was on the list there.
Just this one? What was the other one you said? I was looking for mall apartment. Is that what you said? Is that how it's written? What was it? Mall apartment? 2 L's. Maybe not. Okay. I'll check out the other one for now. Let's see what we got. Oh, there's cars. Or a car. This would be kind of fun with a toothpick. Holy moly. No.
Yeah, usually comes up there. I'll see if I can send it to you if you like this one. They're both a bit more realistic. Great builds.
Yeah, I like it. It's well put together. Oh, it's a skinny little gap. Wait. Does that gap make believe or is that real? Am I seeing things? Scooby? No, it's real. Okay, I'm just... What's up, dude? Go back on the playground again? But I just got here. Is there a playground here? Boss is yelling at me, breathing down my neck. Can't work under these conditions. Oh no, got lost in the blacktop. Why I feel like my... There we go. I feel like my angle was off. That was weird. Alright, I'm being shouted at, so next crash I'll go back to the other map. I gotta go play on the playground somewhere.
What do you do for work if you don't mind me asking?
You're
Or
looking
is
at
YouTube
it.
your main gig?
I fly. I make videos and I fly. I make ads and stuff like that. Not YouTube videos. But yeah, ads and things for companies. So not really flying, but I do a lot of more editing and a lot of recording. A lot of recording. Get there. What's over this? Okay, you can't shoot back down into that. My son's upstairs like, crash, crash. Excuse me. Who's that fella? Train car action? You think we can shoot that gap? Before I lose it, hang on. Wait, can you even make it through that? Okay, yeah, you can. We just need a lot more gusto.
Got to bounce.
Yeah! Nope.
Have a good one, dude.
You do the same, sir. And thanks for, oh god, let me know about this map.
Do you make these tracks?
I do
feel
not.
dumb saying this, but I haven't seen any of these maps on Velocidrone, and I swear I have flown every map I have and downloaded all the DLC.
No, yeah, I didn't make these, but somebody did. These are downloadable tracks, which I told myself I would go back to the playground map for my son, so I'll show you. If you go to track editor and then go to download track here, if you're looking for a freestyle map, I would suggest just typing in freestyle and then do search. Get a whole bunch of stuff. So just scroll through them, see what looks good. I can tell you for certain the first map I was flying on stream today, this one right here, freestyle training, coastal. I probably just have a different one downloaded, but that's such a good map. It's filled with stuff. But yeah, you just download it there, and then once you download it, select quad, and then go in here. Just hit all tracks and hit new. and then it'll just show you all the new downloaded ones you have. Should be on here. Speaking of. Alright, I'm going back to the playground. Don't worry.
Dang, thanks for showing me that.
Yeah, no problem. Absolute. Okay. I've been told I must go back to the playground. I must. Be in big, big trouble. Oh, I was being a smart butt and trying to scoot under the gate. That's what I get. That's what I get. Okay, we're here. Okie dokie. Ooh. This is... This is way harder. Oh my god. I was gonna say it's harder to do like close proximity and not blow out your power loop and go way over. Relax. Go down the slide. I swear it's played the same 3 songs. There's 400 something songs on this playlist. How many are on here? 467. I've heard this same one 3 times already. Amazing. That is amazing. Ooh. Oh lordy. Oh, that's complicated. Huh. Okay. I want to watch this. I want to watch these motors. Ciati, please no hate. No copy strike, please. I want to pull it up real fast though and see what he thought of the motors.
What are your favorite goggles for analog? I'm trying to save up to upgrade cause right now I'm using the Echine 800 DMS and they're so bad, haha.
Oh. I currently use the Skyzone 04X's and that's what I like. They come with a module, their own steady view module, which I don't think is that bad. It's not rapid fire, so don't get it thinking it will be that, but it's not terrible.
I picked up some Skyzone 04X V2 S for $300 on FB.
Oh, that's a really good price. Yeah, the V2s are nice. I have the original ones, the OG ones, which are still nice. I still like those. But yeah, the V2s are pretty. Okay, there was a timestamp that you very politely provided for me, which I will find. 2 hour and 12 minute mark. Got it. Yeah, that's a super good deal, though. I'd take that any day of the week. Okay, let's see what he says here.
Oh! Oh! Yeah, okay. Oh, okay.
Wow.
Yeah, okay.
That was just
Yeah, I swooped
take
it right
off. That
up
was
as soon as I saw it.
that was pretty spicy takeoff there. Wait, did I skip something?
Ah! In the world!
Oh boy.
Here we go. Last battery of the night, and then we're shutting this motherfucker down. This is Tiny Whoop 0802 30,000 on GemFan Tri-Blades. This is almost certainly
The
gonna be,
070227K is even crazier.
but
The flight before
find out.
212.
Okay.
4.2 old school FR Sky model quick. And time to look like a terrible pilot. Oh! Oh! Yeah, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, oh! Oh!
Does he have his throttle input on the screen?
Smaller.
Oh yeah, he does.
Ooh!
Wow. Wow.
Christ.
Battery's not included.
Yeah. Oh, God!
Does he talk about him after?
Wow.
So,
Wow.
it doesn't have... It
Oh,
doesn't
I'm in
have
the way, by the way.
acceleration
My bad. Of
of the 0702s, but
of the throttle.
my God, does it ever have the power? Wait, let me try to do that.
I
straight
think
up
he
thing.
talks about it a little, but nothing in depth.
Okay.
Yo, that's
Yeah, those look pretty spicy. He's not going too hard on the throttle. And
it's, yeah, that's a lot.
wait, was that a
it
65
seems-
millimeter you had
Holy
it in?
cow.
Fucking
That's
the
insane.
Shit out of this. Two old school F fucker down. This is. Here we go.
That looks like a 65 millimeter. I think.
30 kb on a tiny hoop is like going shopping with the SR-71 Blackbird. Noon needs it, but it's fucking cool.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a great point. Yep. That's a fact. Well, yeah, those look a little spicy. Again, I don't know what on earth I would use them for. I don't fly 65 millimeter to begin with. I don't race. I do not think they would be fun for freestyle. I think they'd just be way too hot. And your flight, I don't know, what was his flight times? I guess I could have checked that. What's this random log in the middle of the air? Excuse you? I was just trying to hit a little power loop and go back this way. There's logs in the air. Okay. Logs and tires just floating in the air. Oop. That's such a tiny dive. Got to be very, very dainty when you go through that dive. It looked like he was using tattoo batteries, sticks, so 300, I guess, probably. BT 2.0, I think his pigtail had. I wonder what the flight times were on that. Did he like finish out packs, or was he just like farting around and like It looked like it was pretty hard to control. I don't know how much flying I would have actually done with that. Oh, we haven't tied our shoes today. I'm done with the playground, Key. I'm sorry. There's not a lot over there, buddy. This music is intense. Oh, woo. Hello? What was that? Oh. Velocitron said, no, sir.
Crashed at 1:50 minutes with voltage around D3.4.
Where'd the other pole go? I lost it. Crashed at 1:50 with voltage around 3.4. He was disarmed with voltage around 3.4, or he was in the air with voltage around 3.4. That's like when he just crashed and he was around 3.4. Holy smokes. 3 minutes for the 27.
3 minutes for the 27K0702. Screen lost at 3.4.
Oh, screen loss at 3.4. Jeez. 3 minutes actually. That's not terrible. I guess I mean, it's really going to depend on like the weight of the whoop, what you're carrying, how you're flying, the batteries, the cell you're running, and all that. So yeah, I guess you could probably make that work and be pretty good. I think the Happy Model 0702s I tried were 26,000 Ks, I want to say. I think it was. But it was on an ultralight 65, and that was pretty good. I think I got like 3.5 minute, 4 minute flights of like decent freestyle. I mean, as decent as you can get in a 65, that is. Whew. Too high. Too high again. Have you only seen Ciati try those? I'm kind of curious if anybody like actually just talked about them a little bit, gave some feedback. Oh. Not enough.
Nah, that was the only I've seen. I bought some tiny hoop motors, so I was looking around,
Okay.
but could only find a few vids.
Which ones did you get? Did you already tell me this? What's up, dude? Okay. 10 minutes? Okay. Alright, buddy. You wanna go get something to eat? No? Actually, yes, that's what I thought. Stanker. Well, it's nice out. We can run out and get some food. Okay. Okay. He's over it. I'm going to wrap it up in like 10 minutes.
Oh crap, Boner is typing, he is gonna F up my circuits, he said. Sendai.
What's up, brother? You're catching me right after my son comes down and tells me it's time to call her quits.
I just got the Zeus juice, 25K0802s.
Oh, okay. Same ones?
2x4 considered the crazy KVs but decided against it. And then Sayati confirmed my decision not to go higher.
Yeah, yeah.
Was say op.
Good call, dude. Yeah. Same thing. I ended up with the 25s, and they're nice. I like them. Ooh. I hate how dark it is in there now. That's so sad. Used to love flying in that little warehouse spot. Well, it's like pitch black in there. Oh, that would have been so clean. I need to go out and fly. I need to fly out the rest of my Whoop batteries.
Gotta go. Diner is ready.
All right, brother.
See you soon.
Yeah, man. Oh boy. I don't know why my angle feels off today. That's what happens when I start the day off flying whoops and then try to switch to 5-inch midday. Bonk. Oh, I was gonna try to just pitch it backwards through one of those. Missed.
Planning on modding asterisk.
Hey, hey. Planning on modding? Like, did I miss a message or something? Did it not send?
Fixing the sentence before, accidentally typed up.
Oh, okay.
Picked up a couple Mob Light 7 off FB for super cheap that I was planning up modding, and the fractal frame just gave me a new project.
Oh yeah. Fractal frame is so good, dude. Ah, so good. I was just taking pictures of mine this morning because I need to post a picture on Facebook, but I have had my frame, my fractal, the 75. I've had it since it was a prototype. Like the same one. And I fly it every day. I fly like several packs through it every day. It's not something I take it easy on. It's not something like I only fly indoors, I only fly over grass. No, I rip that thing up. Anytime we go out freestyling anywhere, I bring it with me. The majority of the new freestyle videos you've seen where I've done like any of the crazy stuff, it's all been with the same Fractal 70, the same exact one. And that was a prototype. That was the one that he had originally sent me just to like see which one, he said, see which one you guys like better. He sent me a 1.5 millimeter version and he sent me a 2 millimeter version. And I was like, okay, I'm going to fly the 1.5 millimeter version first, and then when I break it, because I assumed I would, when I break it, I'll know its breaking point. I can report back to him, and then I'll try out the 2 millimeter. And I figured the final product would probably end up being 2 millimeter. Boy, was I wrong. I'm still on the original 1.5 millimeter frame. I still have my 2 millimeter. He has sent me extras since then, and I don't need. I can't use them. I mean, I just build extras. I have like spares that I bring with me when I go freestyling now, but it's such a sturdy frame. I don't get it. I don't understand. I haven't even broken a duct. Nothing. Haven't been a prop. Nothing. I can't explain it. I don't know. I guess he did his testing really, really well too. I know he said
awesome.
He said that thing made it
going
through.
To add the 2 millimeters, but maybe not. Maybe a backup for different proids.
Was going to add the 2 millimeter, but maybe not. Yeah, honestly, I didn't think the 1.5 would make it, and it has been really sturdy. I was just looking at it this morning after I was done flying, and I was like, I can't believe I'm still on the 1.5 millimeter frame, the beta testing frame. Like this was just supposed to be a, final product will be coming after this one. Like this isn't the final thing. And I haven't needed to replace it. It's so sturdy. And I mean, it's my daily flyer. Like if I say, I haven't had to replace my Mobula 7 1S ELRS. And it's like, well, yeah, because I haven't flown it in a month. But the Fractal, I fly every single day. And I fly 20 packs through it a day, probably 15, 20 packs. Indoors, outdoors, over hardwood, concrete, whatever. In the trees, I don't care. Fly that thing anywhere. It is an epic whoop.
One question I had was on the Fractal buy page for the 75. Is there number 75 duct option, or am I missing something completely? Am I supposed to get the Mob 6 ducts with it?
They will send you the frame with it. So what you'll get in your package is you get a little white box that looks like a frame box if you've ever ordered a replacement frame from like Happy Model. They come in like a white cardboard box. But when you open that, there'll be the carbon skeleton. There'll be a Mobula 7. Oh, hello, Bugs. There'll be a Mobula 7 V4 frame. And that's the one you chop the ducts off of. So you do have to chop the ducts yourself. So you just get a straight up frame in there. You'll get all the screws, all the hardware. You'll get the 3D printed pieces that you need to put your camera in, your battery, the front and rear battery holsters, which you can also, if you have a 3D printer, you can just print yourself if you ever need more. And then you get the flight controller screws as well. But he sends you everything. You get everything that you should need in there. Motor screws. Black motor screws, which is nice. My goodness. Could you ask for anything better with a frame than some motor screws? Black motor screws. Like, go with my carbon frame, give me black screws. Woo! Looks fire. Yeah. No, I don't... You will
Thanks
never.
For all the info.
You will never.
I'm sold.
Ever. I will make this promise.
Slightly smiling face.
That I will never hawk garbage. I will never be like, this product is amazing. If I beat a product up and it falls apart, then I'm gonna be like, this is how far I could beat it up, and that's how far I made it. But I'm not gonna be like, wow, that was amazing. It fell apart. The Fractal, I haven't been able to break it, and I don't fly easy at all. I fly very, very, very hard. So it's something to behold for sure. My favorite before Fractal Engineering, before I found them, I used to fly Redshifters. I only flew Redshifter stuff because they're
Black
carbon nylon frames.
Are the final screws in the coffin face with tears of joy?
Oh, yeah, that's fair. I used to fly Redshifter stuff though only because their carbon frames were so strong. But I was able to break them eventually. you know, it took some doing. They didn't break as easily as like the injection molded ones or whatever they are. But they definitely broke. So the fractal I haven't been able to break yet. I don't know. And then even if you break a duct on the fractal, you just replace one duct. Like, that's not, it's so easy to do. It's 3 screws. You just take 3 motor screws out, put a new duct on, and put your 3 motor screws back in. But like, I haven't even needed to do that yet. The only duct I've had to replace on a fractal frame was on the fractal 65. And that was because I shaved the ducts down really thin because I was trying to make it ultralight. I did a video on it, ultralight fractal 65. So that one I cracked a duct on because I shaved like 30-40% of the meat off of the duct. So I mean, it was kind of my own doing. But yeah, otherwise I haven't had to replace anything on my fractals yet. And I feel like if anything breaks, it'll probably be like a camera or a prop. Maybe I might break my flight controller one of these days, but that's the other thing. My flight controller, I run a diamond flight controller in there, and I just have like it's just sticky taped. My EP2 for my ELRS receiver, it's just sticky taped onto the top of my flight controller. It's just laid on there. There's nothing protecting it. But again, I've been flying it for, I think 6 months. 5 or 6 months, and nothing. Can't break it. So it's definitely one of my favorites. For sure. I have all your fractal vids queued up.
Nice. Yeah, I have all your fractal vids queued up to watch after your stream. Oh, nice.
You'll notice the production value step up on the Wingman video. The one I did of the Wingman. Which, the Wingman, I'm doing the ad stuff for that for him, but it's... man, that's going to be fun. That's such a cool quad. His ideas, just the stuff that he comes up with outside of his indestructible 75 millimeter, excuse me, and 65 millimeter frame. Outside of that, he just comes up with like crazy ideas. He's never thinking run of the mill. He's never thinking what can I make that somebody already made, but let me make it slightly different. He's just like, what has nobody done yet? I want to do that. And somehow he just finds it out every time. And he always has good ideas. Yeah, he's a good dude, though. And smart. Very smart. With all this engineering hoopla, which I don't understand at all. All right, I got to roll. I got a 5-year-old upstairs. It's cracking the whip. He's telling me I got to go. Gotta go do our chores. Are you multi-props on Discord?
And using
no.
existing frames and modding them make it way more widely available too.
Heads.
Are you multi-props on Discord?
Or heads.
Thanks for all the info at the end.
Not.
Appreciate it.
Either heads or heads not. I don't remember which one I am on Discord, but I'm one or the other. It should be a picture of like a little shamrock. Thanks for all the info at the end. Hey, no problem. Anytime. Feel free. If anybody ever has any questions, feel free. Just DM me or message me. And if I can help or answer your question or put you in contact with somebody that can answer your question, I will. For sure.
Fractal frame look awesome.
Yes.
That's how whoops should have been made.
I agree.
Groovy, thanks, man.
I agree. All right, boys. I got to go before my son beats me. So I'll holler at you guys. We will be back. We're filming tomorrow. We got a new video coming out probably next week. A new challenge video. We're challenging a new content creator, which means there's a new giveaway coming. Spoiler alert, Happy Model is sponsoring this giveaway, so there will be some Happy Model products given away in about a week's time. But after we're done filming tomorrow night, I think I'm going to try to get on stream, possibly with OG, and do
Thank
some
you for
freestyle
your time.
if he's around.
Replaceable
just,
whoops is great.
Chatting stuff.
Stiffer frame. So good.
Yes.
Getting one for sure.
Yes, you should. I think everybody should get one. If you like whoops and you want something that is easy to work on and really, 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 really reliable and durable, the Fractal 75 that's my go-to. Again, I'm not going to change my opinion on that until something better comes along. Fractals are just too strong. Don't forget to use his coupon code.
Don't
oh, yeah.
forget to
yeah,
use
for sure.
his coupon code
if you
and
guys,
link from his vids.
If you think of it, you help the channel out, and it doesn't cost you guys anything just to use code Infinity Loops at checkout when you're over there. All right, boys.
Will do.
You guys have
I'm
yourselves a good Friday.
Did
Enjoy
they get fractals
your
in
weekends.
stock again?
They're in stock in certain places. You got to kind of look
In
around.
fact, it costs us less.
Honestly, I would go to the Fractal Engineering Facebook page and ask, because everybody there knows where to find them. And they're a really friendly group over there, too. I'm over there, so you know it's friendly, obviously. All right, everybody. Get out there and fly today. We'll see ya.